Hi, my name's Laura Batante. This is My Two Bits, and today I have this adorable little bunny that's just perfect for Easter time. So let's just jump right in and get started. So this little bunny can be used for the front of an Easter card, but it's also designed to stand so that it can be a little decor item, and you can make it either way. And of course you could switch out the carrot for a Easter egg if that's what you'd like to do. So for materials, you're going to want to download the template, and that is available right there in the video notes. You are also going to need cardstock, so a small piece of green, a small piece of orange, black. That's if you have a really tiny hole punch like I do. If you don't and you just want to draw the eyes on, you can totally just use a black pen for that. A small piece of pink cardstock, and then just a little bit bigger chunk of white cardstock. You're going to want a glue stick or some white glue, scissors, pom-pom for the tail. I like to use paper clips to hold the template on to my pieces of cardstock. I have foam dots, but you can also use cardboard to give the depth. You can see right here that I have used cardboard on this one. I only use the pop dots because they're quicker. And then this is my smaller hole punch. And then for the paws, you are going to want a regular hole punch. And I believe that is everything. Oh, with the exception of some Scotch tape, which I did use to help hold the tail of the carrot on. So in an effort to speed up my videos, you're welcome, I have eliminated the whole part where I glue things on. And so once you have caught up to me on this stage, you can just go ahead and fold an ear or both or neither. It's totally up to you. And then it's time to start working on the tail and feet. And I like to do them right around the same time so that I can still work while the glue is wet, because you really need to work on positioning the feet just so that line up, so that you're balancing on the feet and the tail. And so it's quite crucial when you're gluing the tail on to not glue it at this angle, but to glue it slightly back. And that will make sense once you actually start the process. So let's go ahead and do that. So what I've done is I've actually put 2 layers of the foam dots on to give the feet even more depth than the paws. And you'll find that you're just going to have to play with this a little bit, so that when you put it down, you need to make sure that the paws are helping to hold it up. I only have one on right now, but you can see that it will totally stand. And so we're going to go ahead and do that on the other. And you do not have to line up your feet just perfect. You can put one out slightly. As long as you can get it to balance, it totally doesn't matter. So before I go ahead and I put on the paws, I like to get the carrot done, because I want to put the carrot in place and then sort of position the paws around it. And I went ahead and just folded this, but it might actually be easier to go ahead and cut it into 3 chunks. I was just aiming for bushy when I started, and then I just curl the pieces up a bit. You can do that however you like. And then I added glue in here into the folds, and then I also put glue on it to glue it to the carrot. But as I may have mentioned, I'm not the most patient, so whoops. So I did go ahead and use tape too. And normally I wouldn't use tape on a project like this, but because it's tucked between the bunny behind it, you don't see any tape, so it doesn't offend me quite so much. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and just put a little piece of tape on there because it's actually stuck to my hand. All right, so as you can see, I have that ready to go. And now I'm just going to slide the carrot in, and I'm going to slide it actually in between the legs there, like so. You don't want the tail to interfere too much because you don't want it pushing the bunny back. There's, it's not tons of support. And then I already have my dots on, and then I'm just going to place them however will fit. And a part of that's going to depend on where you put your face too. So if your face is higher or lower, it might affect it. All right, there we go. That's probably all right. Hopefully this isn't going to cause a kerfuffle. If it does, we're just gonna move a paw and slide it up. The other thing is that you, oops, that would explain why it's not moving. You don't have to have the carrot on the inside of the feet. Totally not necessary. There, I think we're good there. So we'll go like so. And there we go. Stands just great. So that's all there is to it. And then if you want, you can go ahead and embellish it with something else, some flowers or whatever you like, or switch out the carrot for a Easter egg and make it just a little bit more Eastery. Totally up to you. I hope you enjoyed this craft. If you did, please give the video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thanks very much for joining me today.